In today's video, I have brought you a very nice equation of Bulgarian Mathematical Olympiad edition 1964. Here is the following information. We are going to solve this equation of double variables. We have x squared plus 2x is multiplied by cosine xy plus number 1 equals 0. This equation is involved trigonometry function with double variables x and y. Okay. In fact, this is very nice and interesting equation to work on. I would be recommended to give it a try to this problem prior getting into the solution. By the way, don't forget to support us with your like and subscribe. Now let's go ahead and jump into the solution. So I have the following equation. So we have x squared plus 2x is multiplied by cosine xy plus number 1 equals 0. Okay. We don't have the restriction points here, so we don't need to determine the remaining range because this is defined on all real numbers. Okay, for x and y as a real numbers. Now the trick that I'm going to use here, if you take a look carefully here, this expression can be written on the form of the quadratic binomial. Okay, quaternary square. I can transfer this one into this form: x plus cosine xy quaternary square. If I'm going to distribute this one, is giving me x squared here, which is good, and plus 2 times x cosine xy, which is good also, plus cosine square plus cosine square of xy, which we don't have here. We need to subtract this one, minus cosine square xy plus the original number 1 equals 0. Okay, as we know, 1 minus cosine square xy is the same as sine square xy. So we'll have x plus cosine xy quaternary square plus sine square of xy equals 0. Okay, then I'm going to move over this sine square to the right hand side of this equation. I will get x plus cosine of xy to the power 2 equals minus sine square xy. Now I have ended with this expression. Now here is a problem. The left hand side of this equation is a positive because we have quaternary square here, but the right hand side of this equation is negative because we have minus sine square xy. So in order to maintain the equation and make the equality, we are going to give this one equal to 0. We are going to give both sides equals to 0. So this one is telling us I will have two things here. I will have x plus cosine xy equals 0 and sine of square xy equals 0. Because this one equals 0, that's mean that this one equals 0. That's mean both sides equals 0. That's mean this one equals 0, this one equals 0. Now this one is telling us x equals minus cosine xy. This one is telling us also sine xy equals 0. Okay, so I'm going to bring this one down here. Now sine xy equals 0. That's mean xy equals k pi, where is it? K is a sum natural numbers. Okay, if I'm going to the unit circle like this, we have 0, we have pi over 2, we have pi, we have 3 pi over 2, we have 2 pi here. So we get sine equals 0. When you get this point, 0, pi, 2 pi, 4, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, 5 pi, and so on and so forth. Okay, I'm going to take this value of xy and insert it into cosine here. I will get x equals minus cosine k pi. Okay, then this one is telling us x equals minus cosine k pi. This one will be written on this form, minus 1 to the k. Okay, like this. So by pushing this minus 1 inside of this one, I'm going to k plus 1 as an exponent here. This one is the same as minus 1 to the k plus 1. Okay, this one is telling us x equals minus 1 and 1. With minus 1 to k plus 1 towards minus 1, we will have k plus 1 is a odd. That means k is a even. K is a even. We have minus 1 to the k plus 1 towards 1. We will have k plus 1 is a even. That means k is a odd. K is a odd. I found the value of x. Now I'm going to look for y. I have x, y equals k pi. That means it's equivalent. Y equals k pi is divided by x. So we already found x equals minus 1. We found x equals minus 1. We will have k is a even. That means I will have y equals k pi over minus 1, which is minus 1 here. We will have k is a even. Okay. Then we found y equals k pi. X will be replaced with number 1. We will have k is a odd. K is a odd. Okay. Now I have the pair of solution. I will have x equals minus 1. When we have and y equals minus k pi. When we have k is a even. We will have x equals 1 and y equals k pi. We will have k is a odd. What is a k? Is a some natural numbers. Okay. These are the two solutions that I found. So I have done this problem. If you are interested in watching this one, don't forget to support us with your like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I will see you next video. Bye.